Hi, my name is Charlotte. This summer, I'm working as an intern in the news department of the TV station. Not only do I learn a lot about how a news program is produced, I also learn a lot about writing, especially writing different text types. Equally as important, I learn how to cope with pressures in a demanding working environment, especially when you have a really demanding boss.
Charlotte! Get seated at once. We have to start immediately. Can I have everyone's attention? Our current affair programs have always been highly regarded as objective and reliable. However, looking at the last few episodes, some of you may need to go back to your secondary school and learn about the basics of writing. Your job is to write a feature article on a current issue. And you all seem to have forgotten the basic rules of writing. Now, Peter, your article on sports stars covered far too many sports. You need to capture the audience's attention by focusing on one or two athletes only. Now, Sally, you have to get different perspectives of an issue, interview different parties concerned, and listen to their viewpoints of an issue. An article from one perspective is often biased and less interesting. Simon, your pollution article needs structure. I repeat, structure. It's the overall framework of your article. I want an introduction that outlines the main theme and provides background information. Next, your body paragraphs that expand on the main theme with facts, stories, and evidence. And finally, you summarize everything in the conclusion by restating your main key points. Do you all understand? Now, Charlotte, I want you to research into today's social media and how it affects teenagers. I need the feature article by 4 p.m. tomorrow. Dismiss.
My heart is pounding fast. I've never written a feature article, and I have less than 24 hours for my job. Excuse me, are you Miss Yuen Chan, the famous news anchor from the TV show Good Morning Hong Kong?
Yes, I'm Yuen. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Charlotte. I love watching your show so much. I wonder, if you don't mind, would you give me some advice on how to write a feature article?
Sure, my pleasure. You're watching morning news from Hong Kong's next leader, as known. You're watching morning news with me.
Miss Chan, what exactly is a feature article?
Well, a feature article is an in-depth story with information or with analysis and your opinions.
So, how should I start?
Well, first of all, you've got to think of a topic. Try and find something that is timely and is important and relevant to your audience. And then you've got to start doing your research. Try and find as much information and background that you can get into on the topic. And then you've got to identify the suitable people to interview for your story. In that process, you've got to find as many perspectives and different viewpoints as you can.
And how can I make it interesting?
Well, as we said, it's a story, so concentrate on storytelling. Try and find a person who's interesting or an interesting event to draw the reader or the viewer into the story. Another way of doing it is trying to ask a controversial or rhetorical question at the beginning, and then throughout your story try and find facts and information that will answer those questions.
Wow, thank you so much for your help. You've really come to my rescue.
It's my pleasure. What topic are you thinking of writing about?
After hearing Ms. Chan's advice, I feel more confident to handle the job. The first thing I should do is to research the topic. Having gathered sufficient information about the topic, I need to get serious and start writing. The first thing is the introduction, which provides background information of the topic or catches the audience or the reader's attention by raising a question about the topic.
Millions of young people log into online social network sites on a daily basis, and it is changing the way young people make friends or communicate. While young people find these social network sites an inevitable part of their lives, are there any downsides to this? Are these social network sites friends or enemies?
After introducing the topic, I need to expand it further by providing facts and examples and interviewing relevant people concerned.
Social network sites provide a convenient way for teenagers to make friends and connect with others. Despite geographical distances, teenagers can connect, exchange information, and share their photos instantly.
I talk to my friends every day on the social network. My best friend's just moved to Australia and I get to talk to her through the internet. She tells me about her school and social activities and everything. It's like she's never left.
To others, social network sites encourage creativity and cultural exchanges. Gabriel, David, Patrick and Roland set up a band after knowing each other on social network sites.
Are you right next to me? I can't see it clearly. I'm not going to stop believing you. I will always be there. But superstitiously, hands off from both of me. I will be there to be there. I won't fall into a trap like they all do.
I love to play bass and I love writing new songs. I actually just recently posted a new song on the internet and I really didn't expect to get a lot of the positive feedback we did.
Yeah, we usually post our new songs on the internet and it's really great to get a lot of the instant feedback from people that we've never met but share the same musical interest and passion as us.
An interesting article must include different perspectives or viewpoints to help the readers or the audience get a bigger picture.
The popularity of these social network sites also leads to a newly emerged problem: cyberbullying. Teenagers are constantly at a high risk of becoming prey to bullies who are friends or people they don't know on the internet.
After the school's football match, I went onto the internet, as I always do, and I saw my friends posting photos of me making mistakes in the match, and it made me feel really terrible. They'd written negative and harsh comments about my performance in the match, and they put the blame on me for losing. What was even more unbearable was that people that I didn't even know were criticising and laughing at me. I couldn't take it anymore. After that incident, I quit the football team. I then deleted my webpage, and I've never been on any social media website since then.
Here comes the last part of the article, conclusion, which summarizes the main idea or suggests an appropriate course of action.
The popularity of online social networking sites seems to have opened a new world of opportunities and a new set of communication and networking skills that teenagers may not be well prepared for. Whether or not these sites are one's enemy or friend depends a lot on how well they are taught or supervised to ensure a responsible attitude towards them. Many thanks for watching the programme today. See you all next week.
Wow! This is a marvellous coverage of the topic. It's comprehensive, it's interesting and easy to follow. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you for your comments. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But I do think you should be thanking this little girl here for writing the story.
Yes, of course. Charlotte, this is excellent. You've made a promising start. Now, I would want you to go down to the newsroom and write me a news report on reclamation. Your deadline is 4 p.m. tomorrow.
What? Another deadline again?